Hello there, my name is Reese Carey and this is my coursework submission for the Advanced Shaders module. Here is my source code which has been fully uploaded to GitHub as requested, and here is my scene. The first thing within my scene I want to talk about is the presentation and the theme. The theme that I wanted to go for was that of Crash Bandicoot, because that is something that I'm quite passionate about. I've played for many years, and I really wanted the theme of this coursework to be related to video games, and I just wanted to show off something very basic that could be used or has been used within a video game, and how that would look or be created within the scene. Also, I wanted a rotating light, which is demonstrated by the model loading of the Aku Aku mask. And the rotating light, I feel, is a really nice presentation choice. It shows the different how the different lighting angles affect each different map individually, and it shows like here you can see the definition on both the parallax and normal mapped wall as the light rotates around. So yeah. The techniques that I have included here are the basic like diffuse maps here with the TNT and Nitro crates from the Crash Bandicoot game series, a parallax map on the left, and a normal mapping on the right, and also a geometry shader on the nanosuit here, as you can see. All the source code has been uploaded to GitHub. The parallax and normal mapping can be toggled on and off using the button T, so you can really see the definition that normal and parallax mapping brings out onto regular diffuse maps. And the lighting within the scene is that of a Blinfong lighting, which is also toggleable. It rotates along with the Aku Aku model, and if you press B, it goes from normal Fong to Blinfong, which is a much more accurate, realistic form of lighting within the scene. Another advanced technique that I've also used is HDR, which is another toggleable scene, which you can use via spacebar, which brings you into the HDR scene. On here, you can adjust the exposure levels using Q and E respectively to lower or increase the HDR levels. This is to display how darker forms of exposure and less HDR bring less definition to darker areas within the scene. For more exposure, I'm going to increase the exposure here, and as you can see, there's much more detail in the darker corners of the scene based on the exposure, and you can also see the lighting much better when there is a high level of exposure. See? Just like that. And to return to the normal scene, it is N, the key N. So here, yeah. So a quick rundown of everything that I've used. I have used Blinfong lighting, regular base diffuse maps, parallax mapping, which is an advanced technique, normal mapping, another advanced technique, geometry shading, and HDR, which are two other advanced techniques as well. So I have gone beyond what has been asked of the base spec, and yeah, and there's been a lot of thought going into how to present my scene and how best to get the results that I have got here. I'm very happy with how it's turned out, and I think the presentation has turned out very well. So yeah, thank you for listening.